So you're thinking about taking a visit to the beautiful Khao Lak? Want to know what there is to do? We're going to cover some of our favourite experiences in and around Khao Lak in today's video. In our last video, we talked about the stunning hotel, The Haven in Khao Lak. A short drive from there and you're in Khao Lak Centre, where you will find all sorts of things to eat, buy or book. Let's start with something that we will never forget about our visit to Khao Lak, the elephant experience. Now this is sometimes a controversial topic, as there are known to be practices that are harmful to the animals. Elephants have been used for riding, logging, royal ceremonies and even war for thousands of years, with evidence dating back to 5000 BC. Of course, many of those don't apply today due to our technological advances, but riding is a practice that continues. This is where the controversy comes up. You might think, how can little old me on the back of an elephant hurt it? Well, the part that is most harmful to the animals is the apparatus that's used to ride and the position in which it sits on the back. Some operators have heavy metal chairs and other equipment tied to the middle of the elephant's back, which guests then sit on. Elephant spines are different to that of a horse, for example, and aren't made for supporting that much weight in the middle. We recommend staying away from any trekking operators or those who offer much else other than feeding or bathing the animals. If you're interested in the elephant's welfare, there are signs or body language to look out for. For example, flapping ears and swishing tails indicate they're happy and comfortable. A stiff tail might indicate anxiety, or a tail sticking out at a right angle would indicate the elephant is angry. Of course, it's hard to know how the animals are treated when visitors aren't around, but you have to make your best judgment when and if you choose from the many options available to you. Taking a walk through Khao Lak Centre, you'll find various operators to choose from. Shop around and do some online research to see what reviews you can find about other people's experiences. How was our experience? It was simply breathtaking. We got in the water with them to give them a bit of a bath, and they seemed happy, calm, and seemed to really enjoy a good scrub and scratch in the water. Our next favourite on the list is the bamboo rafting. Quite simply, wow. Look at those views. The rafting was one of the most relaxing experiences ever. Slow moving down the river, no traffic noise, no sirens or other typical city noises. It's bliss. Just the sound of the trickling water and the odd ums and ahs from your tour partners, amazed by the stunning views. As part of the package, you'll be dropped off as a group by the river at the beginning of the tour. They'll have some impressively constructed bamboo rafts with chairs on that you'll need to carefully climb onto. Then off you go. Your guide will use a long piece of bamboo to guide you down the shallow river, much like a gondola in Venice. A totally different environment, but I'd say every bit as impressive. You'll probably stop about halfway in your tour for an instant coffee in a bamboo cup, which they offer to you to keep as a memento. As expected, the coffee isn't up to much in the middle of the jungle, but it's a fun experience. A word to the wise, be sure to use the bathroom before you come. There aren't many real toilets in the jungle, if you know what I mean. Come equipped with plenty of sunscreen and bug repellent, but to be honest, surprisingly the bugs didn't seem to be bad at all, although that might change with the season. So just sit back, relax and enjoy the view. We also recommend visiting Wat Tam Panat, also known as the Khao Lak Monkey Temple. The temple was built between 2012 and 2014 by Buddhist devotees. It's a beautiful building like so many temples in Thailand. It's a great place to see the monkeys as it's not too overrun like you see in other places, so you get a good chance to have a look while still feeling perfectly safe. That said, of course, they're wild animals, so as always, be sensible, don't tease or crowd them, and they'll pretty much just ignore you and get on with their day. The most impressive part is the cave with the stunning Buddha statues. So beautifully crafted, the cave is peaceful, serene, and truly worth the visit. So what about closer to the hotel? Well, you're a relatively small town that has plenty of restaurants, bars, 7-Elevens, a couple more upmarket supermarkets with air conditioning you'll probably want to go in for alone, and loads of shops and stalls to buy clothes, hats, accessories, floaties, all sorts. Take a ride up and down the length of the main strip to explore the options. We found a great indoor market open daily at the southern end. And of course, there's Bang Niang Market, open Monday, Wednesday, Thursday and Saturday from 2 till 10 PM, where you'll find more stalls and plenty of street food options. I'm a big fan of barbecue, so that's what caught my eye, but there's heaps to choose from, including some insects if you're game enough. And although there's so many other beautiful places to visit on your trip, like the amazing stretches of beach up and down Khao Lak, we've got just one more recommendation for you today, and that's a visit to the Similan Islands. Starting with an exciting, if not slightly scary, speedboat ride, it takes about an hour to get out to the islands, so they don't go slow. Definitely dose up on the sea legs before you go and find yourself a good seat on board. Don't be tempted to stand up too much while the boat is in motion because it can get quite bumpy. When you arrive at the first snorkeling spot, everyone will jump off for a while for a good swim. You'll find all sorts of experience levels from first timers to experienced divers, so don't worry. Plus they provide life vests for those who aren't strong swimmers. Get one more opportunity for a dive later, but that will come after your stop at Miang Island, or Khao number 4. When we arrived, we got lunch provided, which was average to say the least, but you come for the beautiful beach and the Sail Rock viewpoint. Take about a 10-minute walk up some relatively steep steps and trail paths to get to the breathtaking views from the top. Well worth the effort. So, what is there to do in Khao Lak? Exactly what you need. Thanks for watching. Please take a minute to like and comment on today's video. It will really help us get this thing going. And of course, please subscribe so we can bring you more content in the future. We've got so much planned.